Well, I promise you I'd make a video when something we were doing was fun and kind of interesting. Well, we're going to do that for you. Hey, it's Chris here at B&M Farms, Insanity Acres. Finally ordered me a set of those whiz-bang, clamp-on forklift pallet forks. And they were like $120 and some change off of eBay. And you're going to get to see what they look like right out of the box. They came from they were shipped via FedEx, so not bad. I can tell that where they came from because of the markings on here. If you look down there, you can see it says C110. That means that it was an oversized package. It went on a C train, one of their ICs, incompatibles. They couldn't run, it had to be hand scanned. And it was also relabeled because somebody messed up the original packaging. But as you can tell, it's a typical from Cross Big Water package. They use the cheapest packing tape they can find. I mean, I'm fairly certain that, you know, this stuff it's not all that. But we're going to see what we got in here. We're going to talk about a few things on these, show you a couple little reasons why I decided to go with this. You can see in the background there, Mighty Mohindra. She's going to be our recipient of this wonderful thing. I guess that tape's a little stronger than I give it credit for. Oh, it had a band on it. Okay, that's cheating. They hit the band underneath the tape. That's cheating. Okay, Houston, I can see, okay, yeah, I see how they did it. All right. Okay, let's see, are we looking down at that thing real nice like? Yeah, let's turn it that way just a little, down a little. Okay, there we go. There you can see them a lot better. They are packaged really nicely. I'll give them, credit for that. A little thing, thank you for your purchase. If you have a problem, don't call us, we'll call you. And fairly decent powder coated finish, at least it looks like powder coat, might be spray paint. But either way, they're going to get scratched up anywho. So, now, why did I decide to go with a 4,000-pound capacity forklift tong? Why? Well, let me tell you something. Okay, I'm not real impressed with the quality of the threads here. They're about as chunky as Campbell's soup. That might just be crud on the threads. I'll hit them with some anise compound here after a bit. But let's show you why I decided to go with these. Okay, real simple to put on. I mean, this is so easy, even I can do it. Just slide it under, you set it on there. In fact, I'll even start the tractor up, we'll lift it up, I'll put them on for you, just to show you how it's done. Okay. One problem I have immediately noticed. According to the advertisement, there you can see they just slide on, down in the back, and everybody's happy. Well, I see a problem already. These are supposed to come with a spreader bar in them to keep this from flopping around. I got to think about that on the way home from work today. Here, I'm going to turn this camera a little bit because I'm getting tired of hurting my back. Okay, let's see if I can make the camera fall. That'd be even better. Cool. Oh, what could possibly go wrong? Anyway, like I said, I got to think about that spreader bar deal. It would go in between the two forklifts and keep them from wobbling around. Well, that's great, except that when you put that spreader bar out here, you can no longer set this fork all the way under a pallet. And when you're using it on the end of a loader bucket like this, you're creating exponentially more downforce. Think about your lever principles, your three levers. What was it? First principle, second principle, third principle lever, depending on where you put the fulcrum. When you move that thing out here, you put that weight even further out here, so you have essentially moved the fulcrum farther back, so it's really going to put a lot of load on the end of this loader bucket. So I would have liked to have the spreader bar, but at the same time, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. It would have been nice to have something out here like when I'm moving logs and stuff to keep them from sashaying around, but I think I got a fix for that. I'll let you in on that here in a minute. But anyway, you just clamp these puppies down like this. I'm just mocking this up right now. There comes my partner in crime, Levi. I'm making a video on these things here. Okay, he's going to tell me how I'm doing everything wrong, which is cool. Oh, and there comes Cinnamon. Well, we might as well go get your mom and your sister. Get everybody in the damn thing.
Hannah!
Oh, go. Oh, no. The world ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready. Run. Do yourselves a favor. Run while you can. Yes, that's Hannah. That's Levi. This one believes in world domination, and this one thinks goats rule the world. Any questions? Okay, now let me get back to work here. Cinnamon, take these two for a long walk off the short pier.
Yeah,
and quit trying to eat the cat. Yeah, these are going to be hard to tighten up, and I can see already that we're going to have an issue, but we have a fix for that. Let's see what I'm focused on here. Okay, we're going to zoom in. I'm on Zoom, bloody wretch. There we go. Right there, center mass of the shot. Got a chain lock here. Now, what you'll do is you'll get you a chain, you'll hook it in there, and then you hook it to the back of the loader bucket. Now, me being the mad scientist that I am, have decided that that's good, but I got something better. We're going to take a chain, we're going to put a piece of rebar, well, down here I wouldn't have to do it, but back here, this metal back here is not real thick. Okay, it's maybe 1/8 inch. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take and run my chain up here, get it where I want it, mark it, and I'll take the grinder and I'll cut me a nice little notch in there. Now, okay, everybody's saying, oh, it's going to make it 10 times weaker, la, 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 la. No, it isn't, because across the back, here and behind, I'll show you this when I actually do the cutting and stuff. I'll make a follow-up video for this. I'm going to take me a piece of rebar or a good-sized bolt, and I'm going to lay across the back there. So that when that chain's in there and that chain's tight and it's pulling, it's not pulling on just this where I cut this little notch out. It's pulling on a section about yay wide, because you're cut to be, yeah, that tasted good. Right about there is where your cut's going to be. We're going to take it down, stop above the curve. We'll probably stop the cut right about there. I don't know how much of this you can actually see, but it makes me feel better to tell you about it. We'll cut that out, drop it in, and then I'll have my little about 6-inch piece of chain of bolt running through the link of the chain, and we'll do the same for the other side. But all in all, the quality's really not bad. The welds look pretty good on it, actually. I'm impressed. I was not... It's better than I expected, let's put it that way. I wasn't expecting, world's greatest. Excuse me. Still getting over that darn pneumonia. But, like I said, I wasn't expecting, top of the line, stuff for $121 delivered. But I am duly impressed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. And once I run my chain in there, I think we'll have us a winner. I really do. Because it's not like, these things are rated at 4,000 pounds. That is a 1626 Mahindra. That thing couldn't pick up 4,000 pounds if it wanted to. The hydraulics, number one. Number two, I couldn't put enough weight on the back to keep it on the ground without, number three, snapping the tractor in half, because it's a monocoque. It doesn't have an actual frame. It's a monocoque built, meaning if the engine is part of the frame. They used to do that with race cars. They still do it with dirt bikes and stuff. You look at a trials bike or motocross bike, they don't have a front frame running under. The engine is actually part of the frame. So that's kind of the way they built the tractor. It helps keep the weight down, it keeps costs down. And Lucky, you don't even know what you're looking at, so why are you over here? Oh, you got yes, Lucky the cat has to get. Hey, say hi to the camera. You know you're all up in here, or are you just mad at me because I haven't fed you yet? That's the answer to it. That's the answer to it. But well, to you two, I didn't pull your tail. Get over it. Call Peter. But anyway, that's. I just wanted to do a quick review of them. Honestly, I can say for $121, I wouldn't. I wouldn't turn my nose up at it. I wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers. I'll tell you that. I mean, if I really wanted to get, saucy sausalito about it, I could drill through here or take a plas cutter and, kind of make a spreader bar in there out of some rebar and some big nuts and washers. But for what I'm going to use this for, that's overkill. Yeah, it's kind of like taking a 12 gauge out to kill a housefly. Yeah, you can do it, but you're going to make a big mess in the process. So, other than that, that's pretty much all that's been going on around here. I took a break in the rains. We got been raining nonstop around here. I'm getting ready to give up farming and take up ark building the rate we're going. But there it is. And for my swan song performance here, I'll mount the other one because I want to go unload some fuel jugs off my truck. Well, it would work a lot better. Now this one unthreads very nicely. I can honestly say I'm impressed. This one unthreads very nicely. The other one, not so much. The other one left a little to be desired. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, close enough. Close enough, senor. Oh, and of course, now it's going to want to dance around and act a fool. Get your butt back over here where I put you in the first place. Right about there. Yeah. You noticed on the bottom of these, you got a big spot for a wrench. I understand why that's there now. Keep this bugger from dancing around. But, ta-da, that's what they look like. Look at that. Ain't that purty? Here. Oh, that's even purtier when I drop the phone. That's special. That's so special. All right, loosen this thing up. Take it off my homemade selfie stick, also known as a garden weasel. See? But that's what they look like. And I do think they'll work quite okay.